Four-wheel steering was banned before anyone raced with it as part of the electronic Gizmo bans that kicked in at the end of 1993. But even after that decision, Benetton pushed on with developing its system that, while never raced, did run in testing and was briefly used in practice at the end of 1993 in the specially designated Benetton B193C. The hydraulically actuated rear steering allowed the rear wheels 2 degrees of freedom in either direction, but was never refined enough to produce a lap time gain. As you can imagine, the drivers found it made the car oversteery, hence the decision not to race the system in the brief window before it was banned. Mercedes knew that its dual-axis steering, better known as DAS, only had a shelf life of 1 season when it first raced the system in 2020. The idea was ingenious, with the driver pulling back on the steering wheel to adjust the toe of the front wheels, then pushing it forward to restore the normal settings. This was used primarily as a means to improve front tyre warm-up. The FIA accepted that the concept was legal in a revised form after Mercedes originally proposed to run a lever-actuated DAS in 2019 that was rejected. The FIA insisted that it would only be permissible if it was activated by the steering wheel itself. This is logical given the principle of the steering wheel being permitted to change the geometry of the front wheels is well established, hence Red Bull's protest at the first race of 2020 was rejected. But amid fears that DAS would simply cost teams money and everyone would be forced to adopt it, the FIA had already ensured the regulations prevented DAS being used in 2021. This meant that Mercedes was the only team ever to run with DAS.